Okay, class, today we're going to dive into our science unit about static electricity. Now, what is static electricity? Static electricity is the buildup of electrical charges on different surfaces of objects. Let's talk more about these electrical charges. Electrical charges are made up of atoms, and there are three different types of atoms. First, we have protons, which have a positive charge. Think P for protons and P for positive. Next, we have electrons. Electrons have a negative charge. Finally, we have neutrons, which have a neutral charge. Think N for neutron and N for neutral. Static charges are formed when objects touch each other and the electrons move from one to another. Items with different charges, such as positive and negative, will attract and come together. Items with the same charges, such as positive and positive, will not attract and will push away from each other. Let's take a look at this simulation so we can get a visual of these different static charges and the electrons moving from one surface to another. To start, we are going to remove this wall over here because it will not be helpful within this simulation today. Watch as I drag this balloon over the sweater. The balloon starts picking up all the negative charges, which are blue. Once I have rubbed the balloon across the entire sweater, it has picked up all the negative charges, leaving the sweater with all the positives. Now, as we just learned, if we have two different charges, such as positive and negative, they will attract, so they will come together. Watch what happens as I release this balloon. It goes right to the sweater. The positive charges pull the negative over to it. Now, even if I try to pull the balloon off, the charges are still different, so they will still attract. Let's watch one more time. I'm going to reset the balloon. As I drag the balloon over the sweater, the same exact thing happens. All the negative charges start sticking to the balloon, leaving the positive on the sweater. The balloon and the sweater still both have different charges, so yet again they will attract. Watch as I release the balloon. This is a great simulation to show you how positive charges and negative charges attract. Now, before we finish our unit, I would like to discuss where you can see real-life uses of static electricity. The first one is paint sprayers. So when you're painting your walls, there are different charges and electrical and static within it. Next, you have dust removal when you're getting all those dust bunnies. And finally, you have printers because the ink is attracted to the paper. Well done today, guys. Thank you so much for paying attention. I hope you guys learned a lot about static electricity.